Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP today. After a commanding display at the Aragon MotoGP, Ducati Corse General Manager Gigi Dall'Igna showered praise on Marc Marquez, calling his performance unrivaled, and affirming his status as the favorite for the 2025 MotoGP World Championship. Marquez's flawless weekend at Motorland Aragon, where he took pole, fastest laps in every session, and 2 race wins, marked a return to full dominance after a quiet spell since Qatar. But Dall'Igna's admiration extended beyond just Marquez, also recognizing Pecco Bagnaia's crucial podium comeback that reignited morale within the Ducati camp. Veteran test rider and Ducati stalwart Michele Pirro has spoken out candidly about Ducati's current state in MotoGP, refuting any talk of a crisis, and pointing to Marc Marquez's influence as a transformative force. In an interview at Misano during the CIV Night 2025 event, Pirro emphasized Ducati's internal health, the elevated level of MotoGP competition, and his excitement for the new 850 cubic centimeters era. His message was clear: Ducati is still at the top, and the best may be yet to come. Since taking over as Yamaha Motor Racing's team manager in early 2025, Paolo Pavizio has steered the iconic factory through a challenging transition. Focused on returning Yamaha to the front of the MotoGP grid, one of his most significant moves has been signing 2-time World Superbike champion Toprak Razgatlioglu to race with the Pramac Yamaha satellite team in 2026. In a recent interview with Speedweek, Pavizio explained the reasoning behind the signing, the team's vision for Toprak, and how Yamaha is preparing for a new era. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. Marquez's Aragon weekend was nothing short of spectacular. Leading every lap of both the sprint and main races, he displayed a combination of clinical control and effortless speed that made his rivals seem out of reach. Dall'Igna emphasized the rare mix of calmness and raw talent that defines Marc's riding style and approach. On a track that is his very own, he managed and pushed at the decisive moments, always keeping everything under control, imposing himself with a rational and not just instinctive approach, like an absolute champion. Dall'Igna's statement: "This weekend wasn't just a win, it was a masterclass in racercraft and consistency that reminded the paddock why Marquez is a perennial title contender. His tactical brilliance matched with physical prowess is a combination few can rival." While Marquez dominated headlines, Dall'Igna took time to commend Pecco Bagnaia for his gritty return to the podium after a challenging run of poor results. Bagnaia's third-place finish ended a difficult streak that had put pressure on both rider and team, rekindling confidence and restoring a sense of hope in Ducati's title hunt. Sunday, Pecco regained the confidence and trust in himself and the bike that lately had given way to discouragement and disappointment. It is indeed a relief, a third place that is worth so much. Bagnaia's comeback wasn't just about points, it was a vital psychological reset. His fighting spirit and renewed belief will prove invaluable as the season progresses, especially with the glaring points gap to Marquez. Dall'Igna highlighted the strength of the entire Ducati family at Aragon, where the manufacturer locked out the top 3 spots in both races. The performance of Alex Marquez, rookie Fermin Aldeguer, and the veteran Franco Morbidelli demonstrated Ducati's depth and ongoing innovation across teams. All of them well represent the large Ducati family and the commendable work of their respective teams, in a general sharing of enthusiasm, innovation, commitment, and solutions. Beyond individual glory, Aragon was a statement event for Ducati's collaborative efforts, signaling a united front in technology, talent, and ambition. This collective momentum strengthens their grip on the championship battle. Gigi Dall'Igna's reflections on Aragon capture a pivotal moment for Ducati's 2025 campaign. Marc Márquez's unrivaled performance cements him as the clear championship favorite, while Pecco Bagnaia's podium return injects crucial positivity into the team. Combined with the depth of talent across Ducati's riders, the factory looks poised for an intense title fight ahead. As the season unfolds, the synergy of experience, resilience, and innovation may well define the difference between victory and defeat in MotoGP's premier class. Pirro, who will be one of the first to test Ducati's 850 cubic centimeters MotoGP prototype, reflected on the incoming displacement change and dismissed fears of diminished performance. With development already underway, he's confident the racing spectacle will remain intact, or even improve. "I wouldn't be surprised if the show was even better from 2027 onwards," Pirro said. While some fans fear the smaller engines could dull the edge of premier-class racing, Pirro's optimism, grounded in engineering insight, suggests manufacturers are well prepared to extract peak performance from the reduced displacement. With 2 years of prep, he believes the new era will keep fans on the edge of their seats. For Pirro, Marquez's arrival has redefined the benchmark inside Ducati and across the MotoGP grid. The 8-time champion's relentless drive and immediate results have, in Pirro's view, elevated the level for everyone else. "I think this year, with Marc Marquez, the bar has been raised." Marquez has not only dominated on track but has brought a sense of urgency and competitiveness to every Ducati garage. His impact is psychological as much as technical, reminding the paddock what it takes to win at the highest level. Pirro was also asked about riders making moves, notably Toprak Razgatlioglu's switch to MotoGP and Nicolo Bilega's step up as Ducati test rider. He offered praise for both, stressing the importance of opportunity and potential. "Nicolo deserved this opportunity and is, in every sense, a member of the Ducati family. Whether it's Bilega growing into his role as a test rider or Toprak testing himself in new territory, Pirro respects the process. For Ducati, it's about nurturing talent within, giving riders room to develop and contribute in multiple roles." Pirro pushed back against media narratives suggesting Ducati is struggling, especially after upsets at Le Mans and Silverstone. He sees the Aragon GP, with a dominant Marquez and a revived Bagnaia, as a loud rebuttal. "I've seen someone almost trying to talk about Ducati being in crisis. Marc is making the difference right now, but it's not that the other Ducati riders are doing badly. Ducati's strength isn't just in wins, it's in consistency, depth, and resilience." Pirro acknowledged that Bagnaia has faced minor setbacks but stressed that Pecco remains a contender, and that the GP24 and GP25 machines are fundamentally sound. Michele Pirro's perspective brings needed clarity. Ducati is not faltering, it's evolving. With Marc Marquez pushing the limits, Bagnaia finding form, and fresh talent like Bilega stepping up, Ducati remains MotoGP's powerhouse. And with 2027's 850 cubic centimeters era on the horizon, the team is already building for a new chapter, one that, if Pirro's instincts are right, could be even more spectacular. Pavizio emphasized that Toprak's arrival isn't just about his superbike accolades, but about finding the ideal rider to fit Yamaha's evolving project. "We did not sign Toprak because he is a superbike rider, but because he is the right person and we want to give him the opportunity to enter MotoGP," Pavizio's statement. Yamaha's decision reflects their desire to nurture talent with proven grit and adaptability. Toprak's reputation as Ducati's key rival and World SBK underscores his competitive edge and readiness to take on MotoGP's challenges. Pavizio acknowledged that Toprak's arrival will likely mean either Jack Miller or Miguel Oliveira will lose their seats, but stressed that the team's priority is to improve overall. "A rider like Toprak deserves the opportunity to demonstrate his talent. I don't want to compare Toprak with Miguel or Jack. We want the experience, the adventure, the challenge with Toprak, and that has consequences." The move signals a shake-up at Pramac, where Yamaha seeks a fresh dynamic. While Oliveira and Miller bring experience and continuity, Toprak's raw talent and determination represent a gamble aimed at long-term gains. Reflecting on Toprak's earlier 2022 Aragon test, Pavizio admitted the connection wasn't strong then, but insists Yamaha's internal changes have set the stage for success. The test didn't meet Toprak's expectations. We have restructured our racing department, including the test team activities. We didn't connect at that time, although there was never a rift. Yamaha's struggles from 2022 to 2024 have prompted significant overhaul, technical and managerial. Pavizio's fresh leadership and reorganized structure are designed to provide better support and development for riders like Toprak. With MotoGP's switch to 850 cubic centimeters engines, new tires, and other technical changes from 2027, Pavizio sees value in Toprak getting early MotoGP exposure. He has to learn it all, and the sooner the better. By 2027, everything will be new for everyone. If he learns the rest in advance, he will be in a better position. Early acclimatization to MotoGP's environment and demands will be critical. Pavizio believes that adapting to bike dynamics, race rhythm, and paddock pressure now will give Toprak a competitive edge when the sport resets itself in 2 years. Paolo Pavizio's strategic signing of Toprak Razgatlioglu signals Yamaha's commitment to reshaping its MotoGP future. By investing in a rider with proven world-class talent and resilience, alongside internal restructuring, Yamaha aims to rise from mid-pack to podium contender. Toprak's integration into MotoGP is viewed as a key step in this journey, one that, with Pavizio's guidance, could bring fresh hope to Iwata's factory and its fans. Thanks for watching ZNGP today, and this is your MotoGP news update. And see you next time!